Today's class is a continuation of the topic signs of trigonometric functions. This is problem number 6. If sin x equal to 3 by 5 and x lies in the second quadrant, find the value of cos x. How to solve it? Given sin x equal to 3 by 5 and x lies in the second quadrant. Sure. We know that sin square x plus cos square x equal to 1. So now cos sin x equal to what? 3 by 5, put it. So 3 by 5 whole square plus cos square x equal to 1. So 9 by 25 plus cos square x equal to 1. So cos square x equal to 1 minus 9 by 25. So cos square x equals to 16 by 25. That means cos x equal to plus minus 4 by 5. Sure. See this calculation. Now in your question, it is given that x lies in the second quadrant. Okay. We know that by all sine tan cos formula, in the second quadrant only sine is positive and other trigonometric functions are negative. So cos is negative in the second quadrant. So that's why I write it. But x lies in the second quadrant and so cos x is negative in the second quadrant. So we can take only the negative sign. So cos x equals to minus 4 by 5. It is your answer. Thank you. So now the next problem, number 7. If cos x equal to minus 2 by 3 and x lies in the third quadrant, find the value of sin x. How to solve it? Given cos x equals to minus 2 by 3 and x lies in the third quadrant. So now we know that sin square x plus cos square x equal to 1. Put the value of cos x here. That is sin square x plus minus 2 by 3 whole square equal to 1. So sin square x equal to 1 minus 9 by 4 by 9. That means 5 by 9. So sin x should be equals to plus minus root 5 by 3. But x lies in the third quadrant and so sin is negative in the third quadrant. Got it? So we according to the all sine tan cos formula, in the third quadrant only tan is positive and other trigonometric functions are negative. So sin is negative on the third quadrant. So sin x should be equal to minus root 5 by 3. Similar problem number 8. If tan x equal to minus 4 by 3 and x lies in the fourth quadrant, find the value of cos x. How to solve it? Given that tan x equal to minus 4 by 3 and x lies in the fourth quadrant. So we know that sec square x minus tan square x equal to 1. So sec square x equal to minus 4 by 3 whole square equal to 1 because value of tan x equal to minus 4 by 3. Put it here. So sec square x equal to 25 by 9. So sec x should be equal to plus minus 5 by 3. But in your question it is given that x lies in the fourth quadrant and sec x is positive in the fourth quadrant. Why? Because by all sine tan cos formula, in fourth quadrant cos is positive in the fourth quadrant and sec x is the reciprocal of cos x. So sec x should also be positive on the fourth quadrant. So we can take sec x equals to 5 by 3. So obviously cos x equal to 3 by 5. It is your answer. So now problem number 9. If cot x equal to 5 by 12 and x lies in the third quadrant, find the value of sin x. How to find it? Given cot x equal to 5 by 12 and x lies in the third quadrant, we know that cos square x minus cot square x equal to 1. So cos square x equal to 169 by 144. So cos x should be equals to plus minus 13 by 12. But x lies in the third quadrant and cos x is negative in the third quadrant. Okay. So cos x should be equals to minus 13 by 12. So sin x should be equals to, because sin x is a reciprocal of cosec x, so sin x should be equals to minus 12 by 13. Now problem number 10. Find the other 5 trigonometric functions if cos x equal to minus half and x lies in the third quadrant. Got it? How to solve it? Given cos x equals to 1 minus 1 by 2 and x lies in the third quadrant. So we know that sin square x plus cos square x equal to 1. Put the value of cos x here. So sin square x equal to 5 by 4. So sin x should be equals to plus minus root 5 by 2. But x lies in the third quadrant. So sin x is negative on that quadrant. So sin x should be equals to minus root 5 by 2. So cosec x should be equals to minus 2 by root 5. Also it is given that cos x equals to minus half. It is given in our question. Okay. So sec x should be equals to minus 2 because sec x is a reciprocal of cos x. Now tan x should be equals to sin x by cos x. What's the value of sin x? Is minus root 5 by 2, put it. And what's the value of cos x? That is equals to minus half, put it. So minus minus cancel out, 2 cancel out, so only root 5. And so tan x, since tan x equal to root 5, so cot x should be the reciprocal of tan x. That means cot x equal to 1 by root 5. It is your answer. Now problem number 11. If sin x equals to 12 by 13 and x lies in the second quadrant, then show that sec x plus tan x equal to minus 5. How to solve it? Given sin x equal to 12 by 13 and x lies in the second quadrant. So we know that sin square x plus cos square x equal to 1. That means sin x, value of the sin x 12 by 13, put it. So cos square x should be equals to 25 by 169. So cos x should be plus minus 5 by 13. But x lies in the second quadrant and so cos x is negative on that quadrant. So cos x should be equals to minus 5 by 13. So sec x should be equals to minus 13 by 5 because sec x is a reciprocal of cos x. Similarly, tan x equals to sin x by cos x. That means value of sin x is what? It is given in the question 12 by 13. Put it 12 by 13 and cos x equal to minus 5 by 13. 5 by 13, put it. 13 cancel out. So minus 12 by 5. The value of tan x is minus 12 by 5. Now we have to find sec x plus tan x. What's the value of sec x? Sec x is minus 13 by 5, put it. And tan x is minus 12 by 5, put it. So minus 13 minus 12 by 5, that means minus 25 by 5, that means minus 5. And hence come proved. Thank you so much.